Hi Aquarius, this is your April 1st through the 7th weekly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this weekly reading. The first spread is going to be on new love coming into your life this week. Spread number 2 is for those of you who are already involved with somebody. In the third spread, we'll be looking at love from the past, if any. And in the fourth spread, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And then we'll wrap things up with the spread number 5, which is what you're not expecting to happen this week. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this week. We have the 7 of Swords, clarified by Death. We have the 2 of Cups, clarified by the 3 of Wands. Then we have the Sun. In the potential outcome, we have the Ace of Swords with the Lovers and the Star. And we also have the Hangman on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with Scorpio, Leo, Gemini, Pisces, maybe even another Aquarius, or absolutely any zodiac sign. This is a general reading. Not only is it a general reading, it's a very specific reading. I can interpret this spread two different ways as to how the two of you get this show on the road, how it starts with the 7 of Swords and Death. For some of you this week, you'll be announcing to the whole wild world that the two of you are together. And perhaps prior to this week, the two of you were seeing each other in secret. If this is a brand new person entering your life, for the foreseeable future, you two will be kind of hiding this connection from everybody. And at some point in the future, you will announce to everybody that yes, we're together. Yes, we're in love. Okay? For others of you, scenario number 2 is either you or the person you're dealing with, or maybe both of you are finally gonna stop denying their feelings for you. Okay, if they were in denial up until this point, if they were lying to themselves that they did not have any feelings for you, this week they will finally cave in. This way they will finally admit it, that they're in love with you, and they will let you know that they're in love with you. And I think you're going to be very happy about this. That's how I can see. That's how I can interpret this spread. One of those two scenarios. Okay? Yeah, we start with the 7 of Swords, clarified by Death. The 7 of Swords is not one of those very honest, positive cards, and this is how you start. Right? So the 7 of Swords, in this case, considering all other cards that come out later, and Death clarifying the 7 of Swords, the 7 of Swords is either somebody is in denial, somebody is lying to themselves about how they feel, or the 7 of Swords, this is you still seeing each other but in secret, not kind of sneaking around, not in a bad way, but you just don't want anybody to know. And Death, clarifying the 7 of Swords, could be a Scorpio you're dealing with, but Death is a card of a transformation. Alright, so that 7 of Swords will no longer be applicable to you at some point, either starting this week or at some point in the future. Right? Death is a card of an ending of the 7 of Swords. You're no longer hiding it, you're no longer lying, or the person you're dealing with no longer lying to themselves, and they may tell you how they feel this week. The Hangman on the bottom of the deck could be a Pisces you're dealing with. You could have met this person during Pisces birthday season. But the Hangman is a card of stagnation for some of you. So perhaps you've been secretly seeing each other for a while, and it's just been sitting in that energy, sitting stagnant like that up until this week. For others of you, you know, they've been lying to themselves for a while. And the Hangman could also be a card of maybe a sacrifice or a revelation, you know, like a bright idea. Oh my God, I'm actually in love with Aquarius. Or my God, we actually have to tell everybody that we're together. It can't go on like this any further. So right next to the 7 of Swords, we have the 2 of Cups, which is clarified by the 3 of Wands. We got 2 people in the 2 of Cups. It's a soulmate card. I assume this is you and your person. It's a card of unconditional love, and it's a card of when 2 people are in agreement, both people are on the same page about what's going on, right? The 3 of Wands clarifying it is a card of somebody who made up their mind, somebody who made a decision, and this decision is final. Right? So for some of you, this is you announcing to everybody that yes, we're together. For others of you, the final decision is to let you know how they feel, because they can't hide it anymore. The Sun, the next card that came out could be a Leo you're dealing with, but the Sun is a card of clarity. right? And so is the Ace of Swords, the first card in the potential outcome. Both of those are clarity cards. So if you've been hiding this from other people, it's not going to be a secret anymore. It's because you're going to, there's going to be clarity to everybody that yes, the two of you are together, or it's clarity about how the two of you feel towards one another. The Sun, by the way, is also the happiest card in the deck. And I assume both of you are going to be happy about this. In the potential outcome, we have that Ace of Swords, but the Lovers and the Star. Again, the Ace of Swords is a card of clarity. It's the word yes of the tarot deck. Okay? And it's also a card of a brand new beginning. Okay? And with the Ace of Swords, there's no more BS. There's no more lying. There's no more hiding. There's no more sneaking around. And the Ace of Swords is a card of like, yes, let's do this. The Lovers, right next to that Ace of Swords, could be a Gemini you're dealing with. It's a card of a choice. But I think at this point, so late in the reading, it's not really a choice anymore. I think people already made their choice before then. Right? So it's either a Gemini or a soulmate card, just like the Two of Cups, or a twin flame connection card, or the love of your life. Okay, in my opinion, the Lovers is the best card when it comes to the actual love connection between two people. And the last card in the potential outcome is the Star. And that's you, Aquarius. Thank you for showing up in your own reading at the very last moment. That's your major arcana card right there. Unless you're dealing with another Aquarius. And it's also a card of a wish come true. So this looks awesome. It's like a journey, And this week, or at some point in the near future, it will transition into this beautiful, amazing connection. Really happy for you, Aquarius. Congratulations. If you are already in a relationship or married, Aquarius, this spread is for you. We have the Two of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Magician, and the Hierophant on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Gemini, Virgo, Taurus, or absolutely any zodiac sign. Whatever your person's zodiac sign is. You know what, Aquarius? If I were naming each spread in the weekly readings separately, I would have named this spread right here and action. You know how they say in movies, when they shoot movies, scenes in movies, they say, and action. This is what the spread is, right? We're moving from 2 to 3 of Wands, right? 2 of Wands is a card of a choice. The 3 of Wands is a card of somebody who knows what they want, somebody who decided on one of the two options, on one of the two choices. The Magician is a card of taking action, right? So you've decided, you've picked one, you chose one. Out of 2 or out of 5, 6, 7, and this week it's time to take action on what you decided to do. The Hierophant on the bottom of the deck could be a Taurus you're dealing with, but the Hierophant is a card of something formal, something official. It is a card of marriage. It's also a religious card, educational card, spiritual card. So whatever you're deciding, this week has something to do with the Hierophant, right? Whatever Hierophant means in your particular case, in your family, in your commitment. You could be choosing between a couple of wedding venues where you want to get married. If you have kids, maybe your kids are off to school and you're looking at schools or kindergartens, or maybe you're thinking about baptizing a child, or something like that, or something formal, official. And this week you're definitely taking action. You're going to decide what you want, and you're going to take action on that. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Aquarius, this week. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent ex. Also, keep in mind, Mercury is in retrograde. Yay, I know. This is when more exes than usual could potentially resurface. So we got the King of Wands clarified by the Moon. We have the Seven of Cups, the Devil clarified by Strength. And we also have the Five of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have Pisces and Capricorn on the table. Well, Aquarius, I hope you're ready for this. It's going to be really hard to resist this person when they show back up. Okay, yes, really hard to resist. It's like a 50-50 at this point, to be honest with you, right? But let's start from the beginning. We have the King of Wands, clarified by the Moon. The King of Wands could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Strength, by the way, right next to the deck is a Leo Major Arcana card. Okay, the Moon clarifying it could be a card of a secret, or it could be a card of fear. Perhaps this person has a fear of rejection. If they reach out to you, they may be afraid of you rejecting them. The Moon could be an ulterior motive that this person has. The moon is also one of the most emotional cards in the deck. So perhaps this person is all over the place because they miss you and they cry themselves to sleep. I don't know. The Five of Cups on the bottom of the deck is a card of grief and regret. Right? And the Seven of Cups kind of in the middle right there. The Seven of Cups could be interpreted so many different ways. It could be a card of somebody's judgment being clouded, or somebody who is trying to impose that on another person, somebody who is trying to cloud another person's judgment. The Seven of Cups is also a very dreamy energy. The Seven of Cups could be a card of intoxication. Alright? And it could also be a card of somebody being bedazzled. Perhaps they're still looking at pictures of you on social media or something like that, and they're just staring at them and they're like, oh my god, what have I done? I should get back together with Aquarius. The Devil clarified by strength. Two major arcana cards, two more major arcana cards. The Devil could be a Capricorn, strength as I already said, could be a Leo. But, together those cards are just passion. Irresistible passion, if there is such a saying. Irresistible passion. The Devil could be is somebody whom we feel this unnatural pull towards. It could be a card of obsession. It's a card of being unable to resist someone. Strength could be a card of somebody who is holding back, but at the same time, it's also a card of raw passion. Together with the Devil, yeah. So 50-50 Aquarius. Some of you will be able to resist this person, and in your case, strength will be a card of somebody who is pulling back and holding back. For others of you, you're just gonna jump right back in, and in this case, strength will play out as a card of passion. All right, cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Aquarius, this week. We have the King of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, clarified by the Five of Cups. We have the Page of Pentacles and the Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or any Zodiac sign. Well, you know how they say Mercury retrograde affects us in all areas of our lives, and this spread right here is Exhibit A, okay? Because you'll be hearing from this King of Pentacles this week, Aquarius, and this is somebody from your past. Okay, so it could be an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but when it comes to work, business, and finances, the King of Pentacles could be, a boss figure, somebody who is an entrepreneur, somebody who works for a financial institution, somebody who is wealthy, somebody who is the king of money. And the Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck is a card of somebody from the past. And in the middle right there, we have the Seven of Pentacles clarified by the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is a card of grief and regret. Grief and regret. The Seven of Pentacles, it's a card of waiting, but at the same time, it could be a card of doing something and then evaluating or re-evaluating what you've done. So perhaps they let you go in the past, and now they've been thinking that they've made a mistake of some sort, right? And they regret that mistake with the Five of Cups. And with the Page of Pentacles right next to the deck, you'll be hearing from them. Page of Pentacles, it could be paperwork, it could be money, it could be something that has to do with finances. So yes, you will definitely be hearing from this person. This is somebody from the past, and they think they made a mistake at some point in the past when it comes to you, and maybe they want to compensate you, or maybe they want you to come back and work for them or work with them or something along those lines. All right, cool. Let's see what you're not expecting to happen this week, Aquarius. We have the Ten of Wands, the Three of Wands clarified by the Ace of Swords. We also have the Hierophant and the Six of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with Taurus. It really reminds me of the couples spread that I did for you a couple of minutes ago. The second spread. Because we have the Three of Wands and the Hierophant here, right? We had those two cards in that spread as well. And this is a different deck, by the way. I use different decks for different spreads. So what you're not expecting is you having to make that choice that we talked about in the couple spread, but it's going to be a difficult choice. I'm not saying it's going to be the end of the world, but it's not going to be as easy as maybe you think it is right now. Right, we start with the Ten of Wands, which is a card of a burden, and this whole situation, you having to make this choice, could be a burden, or maybe you have to make a decision in regards to some kind of a burden. Right, the Six of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, it's a card of an equal give and take, but it could also be a card of like balance, or maybe money. Perhaps you will have to shell out some chunk of change for this, in order for this to take effect, I guess, or in order for you to move forward with this. But you'll figure it out. You'll figure it out, because we have that Ace of Swords clarifying the Three of Wands, which is a card of clarity. This Ace of Swords often comes through as the word yes. Okay, so yeah, don't rush into this when you're facing this choice, and you'll figure it out. All right, Aquarius, so that's what I have for you for this reading for this week. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Aquarius, have an amazing week.